Good morning. On the Wing by Douglas Florian. Ooh, looks like kind of a long book. With short pages. Too early in the morning. The Egret. On morning tide, an egret sat and gave the beach a feathered hat. Oh, let's see. I just realized something. I'm going to pause for a second. The green catbird, with feathers of a greenish hue, no doubt I'm difficult to view. On vines and trees I'm inconspicuous. They call me a cat. Ain't that ridiculous? The dippers. Through splash and spray of waterfalls skip the little dippers. I think that they would gladly trade their oily wings for flippers inside a stream. They swim supreme for minutes if they wish, these funny little songbirds who think that they are fish. The magnificent frigate birds. It's true, correct, we do assent. We really are magnificent. For endless hours serene we soar, or glide, or wheel, and what is more, our crimson chests we can inflate. How could you not regard us as great? The hummingbird. Barely bigger than your thumb. See it hover, hear it hum, with beating wings so fast they blurred this helicopter of a bird. The vulture. Two things I know about the vulture: its beak is strong, it's weak on culture. The whooping crane. The whooping crane. The whooping crane. So big it's practically a plane. A splendid sight up in the air. It's lithe and light, but rather rare. It feeds in marshes, see it stoop, this brilliant bird that loves to whoop. The roadrunner. The roadrunner darts down dusty roads in search of insects, lizards, and toads. Past tumbleweeds, it speeds for snakes and catches them, turns on the brakes. The quetzal. The fluorescent emerald tail of the quetzal grows as long as a bird tail getzel. Playing on words a little bit there. Look at the cool way they put the text in there in a little swirl. The hill mina. I squawk, I talk, I even sing. My voice can mimic anything. In any tongue I can converse. I gab, I blab, I never terse. I echo every word that's said. A tape recorder's in my head. Of course, a tape recorder's not really in its head. The royal spoonbill. How fortunate and opportune to have a nose that's like a spoon. Did you descend from royalty, and is your spoon for stirring tea? Or do you use it as a scoop for eating peas and drinking soup? The rhinoceros hornbill. This Southeast Asian bird is born with large and orange curving horn. This massive growth is called a casque. For Halloween, it needs no mask. The white-tailed kite, the wondrous white-tailed kite, a never-boring soaring sight, as it glides on gull-like wings, a kite that flies but has no strings. The emperor penguins. The life of these penguins is harsh as can be. They gather on ice packs of Antarctic Sea, all huddled together for warmth and protection, and choose a new emperor without an election. Look at them all lined up there. Reminds me of that movie. What's that movie? Is it just called Penguins? Or Happy Feet? Happy Feet. The hawk. I stare, I glare, I gaze, I gawk. With keen, mean eyes, I am the hawk. All day I pray for prey to view. Be thankful if I don't see you. He's got little binoculars. The woodpeckers. Woodpeckers are peculiar things. They pick and peck but do not sing. They rap and tap for sap in trees, till some they drum like till some they drum look like Swiss cheese. They thump on stumps of rotting wood to gobble insects. Mmm, tastes good. The Andean cock of the rock. The Andean cock of the rock has a crest that's made round as a clock. Its shoulders and head are a flaming bright red. Just to think of it gives me a shock. Descending upon forest floor, it feeds upon fruit, and what's more, on ground or in trees, each expert agrees this vivid bird cannot be ignored. The weavers. We are weavers, watch us weave a spacious nest from twigs and leaves, complete with walls and roof and floor. When leaving, please don't slam the door. Of course, there's not really a door. The stork. Observe the large, long-legged stork, with bill as sharp as knife or fork. Its neck is curved, its wings are great. It feeds on frogs without a plate. Oh, do you see that little frog he's got? Maybe the froggy will get away. The common crow, frightening feet, likes to eat, harsh call, hardly small, black and glossy, rude and bossy. Common crow, go, go. The nightjar. By day this bird will stay at rest, for darkness seems to suit it best. It to chase down insects near and far and capture night inside a jar. And they show it in a jar. Okay, I think that's it. Nice. And a little toucan at the end there. All right, so On the Wing. That was On the Wing by Douglas Florian. All right, so